Oh no! I've dropped my bike. My bike has fallen. What will I ever do? I'm just a girl. Check out these muscles. Because really, there's not much going on here. I've got like spaghetti arms. Yeah. All right, so you want to ride a motorcycle, but guess what? You're probably gonna fall. And if you're gonna fall, that means you're gonna have to pick up your bike. Now, you can do it. If I can do it, look at these muscles. Super strong. Don't get discouraged because I don't lift weights. I'm not really fit, and I can still lift her up off the ground. Now, at first, I couldn't. But with practice and proper body mechanics, I was able to lift her right back up. Especially because the first time I fell, I had to wait till somebody passed by to help me because I didn't know what I was doing. But that's why before you go out on the road and practice, make sure that you know how to properly pick up your bike, okay? Because I don't know, I guess some people say that they don't fall. But I've fallen like 3 times on this bike alone. And luckily it hasn't been that bad. But one of those times was with help, and all the other times after that, I pretty much did it myself. So, I actually don't know how much it weighs. To be honest, you could probably just Google it. This is a 2004 ZX6RR. And of course, add a little bit of weight for these crash cage bars. They are crash cage bars, not sliders. There's a bit of a difference. These are from Impact Tech. I love them. They really protected my fairings and stuff from when I fell. I don't necessarily wheelie, but I do think it's keeping my bike safe from when I tip over. So, okay, let's do this. Okay, so doesn't really matter which side tips over. Just make sure before you try to pick up your bike that you have the little leg stand down so that when you push it over, it's not going to tip over the other way, or vice versa. Sometimes if you're lifting it this way, you might have to kick it. But demonstration time, okay? Also, I got some sunglasses because it is really bright out here, and I keep squinting. So, all right. So first things first, I'm going to show you guys how I'm going to attempt to safely drop my bike down. So we're gonna put her straight. Mind you, I do have her on neutral, okay? And we're going to very safely. Notice that what I'm doing is I'm using pretty much my booty between the seat and the gas tank, okay? That's my sweet spot right there. And then I'm going to slowly drop her down. And again, I'm using mostly my legs more than anything. There we go. Leg work. Okay. Oh no! I've dropped my bike. My bike has fallen. What will I ever do? I'm just a girl. Well, no, you're fine, because even though you're just a girl, you're gonna pick that bike right up, okay? Now I'm about to show you. Okay, this is a sad sight right here. Of course, notice if you don't have the crash cage bars, it's gonna be a little bit lower, so you might have to dip a little bit more. But because I have the crash cage, I've got that little extra leverage, okay? Now, how am I gonna pick up this bike? No, don't do that, because the first time I dropped my bike, this is what I was trying to do. I ain't got no upper body. There's no way. That's not happening. So what I gotta do is I gotta use proper body mechanics, which means I'm gonna keep your back straight. I'm gonna do those squats, all right? And so that's what we're gonna do. Again, I'm gonna be using what is my gas tank and the seat as my main leverage point. I'm gonna snuggle up in there, keep my 90-degree angle feet. Then I'm gonna use my feet to lift. See where I put my hand placement? Put my hand on the gas tank and my other hand on this little fairing over here. Everybody has their own way. That's just what feels comfortable to me. And as you can see, I've managed to bring her up already. So right now she's still balancing. I have my kickstand down, so I'm just gonna go ahead and lean her over. Boom! We got it. Check out these muscles. That's right. So, little ladies out there, you can totally do it. I weigh about, what, 130 pounds? 133, between 130 and 135 usually is like my little weight area. And I really don't work out much, which, to be honest, I probably should. But I don't think height has anything to do with this, because honestly, you got to get down low. You know, you saw me getting down like this. So maybe the lower you are, the easier it is to push up. I had to get really low, so I'm really working this right now. So yeah, you see how easy that was? And I'm like talking through it, but the last time I fell, literally fell over, within that same minute, I picked it right back up. It was totally fine, totally easy. But remember, you have to practice it. Because the first time, it took me a while to get used to the bike itself and getting used to where it felt comfortable for me personally. I am pretty thin. There's not much in the back. There's not much cushion. So I really gotta wiggle my way and find the spot that like worked best for me. But I really do use the booty and I use the legs. Okay. Pretty much what I'm doing is I'm getting in there and then I'm using these legs to slowly push myself up. It's all in your legs. Body mechanics. Okay, so next time that bike falls or whatever happens, we don't need no man, okay? You young lady, you got this, okay? Because if I just did it, you could totally do it too. Again, I don't know how much this bike weighs. If you Google body mechanics and how that works, you'll understand like the physics of it and why, even though something that weighs a lot could be done. I just want to say a quick thank you to the old lady that picked up the Harley, because after I fell on my bike for the first time, you know, the one I mentioned where like I was waiting for somebody to pass by to help me pick her up because I couldn't pick her up. I didn't know how. I didn't think about it. And I went online after that once I got home to look up how the heck am I supposed to pick up this bike, because there's no way that we have to rely on another person to help us pick it up. You have to do it individually by yourself, especially when you're solo. So I'm solo quite often. I like it that way. So I came across this YouTube video of this old lady. I say old lady because she looked a little wrinkly and she had very light, like gray blonde hair, maybe in her 60s. At least that's what she appeared to be. And she was basically showing you, the viewer, how to pick up a giant Harley off the ground. And this woman, I don't know, seeing that really inspired me. And it just goes to show like why sometimes it's like the randomest little things that will inspire you to like do something. Like I don't know how else to explain it, but old lady with the Harley, whoever you are, whatever your name is, thank you for the inspiration. You gave me the courage and the strength to do it myself, and now easy peasy. So yeah, I guess that's it. I don't know what else am I supposed to tell you. I mean, the video is supposed to be longer than this probably. I already told you a story. You guys saw me pick it up. And the only other thing I could do is just show you the other side. But honestly, it pretty much, as I'm lifting it up, let's say for example, the front was on this side, so I'm on the leg stand side. All I would do is when I got to this point where I'm balancing the bike up, I would easily just kick the kickstand, the little leg stand down, and then I would let her lean on it from this direction. It's really easy. Practice on your own bike. Again, body mechanics, don't use your back, keep that back straight, use your legs. Arm strength, honestly, it's not that I really use my arms, it's more like leverage, because really there's not much going on here. I've got like spaghetti arms. Yeah, so there you have it. I'm 5'10", 130 pounds, and y'all just saw me pick up this bike. So, you can do it. Okay. I think that's it. All right, we're gonna test this out. Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. It's really hot out here, but we're gonna try to show you guys how to lift this, okay? Let's see. This is my height. How high can I cut the camera? How far can I walk? And I want to know if I'm still visible. In and around. Dang, it's hot. Woo, I'm dying. Okay,